There are two practices or one concept to consider, and then another practice that you can do as you're navigating in the world and witnessing the world and witnessing people. The first one is to recognize that our physical bodies are programmed for survival. And one of the primary reasons we focus on the negative is because it's a survival mechanism. But in this evolutionary shift that we're having, we actually want to start holding conscious awareness and encourage the body to start focusing on the positive as the survival mechanism. 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, 5,000 years ago, the body needed to focus on the negative in order to stay alive. And if you think about being in a conversation with somebody, they might say 10 wonderful things about you, and then they say one little thing, but your sweater just looks a little tattered. You remember that one negative thing about your sweater being tattered instead of the 15 or 10 things that they said that were positive. Why? Survival mechanism. So we want to be really compassionate with our body and say, body, can you feel how you're focused on the negative? Body, what would it feel like to use focusing on the positive as your primary survival mechanism? So you're encouraging the body to shift its survival mechanism and turn it into a thriving mechanism. And then the other practice that you could layer in is recognizing that we're here down in the physical dimension, but we are all multidimensional beings. Every single one of us is expressing ourselves in other dimensions. And when you are at the grocery store, when you are sitting across from your colleague or a friend or your child or your lover, you could say to yourself, what are they doing in another dimension that is incredible? How are they using their wisdom and their mastery, recalibrating grids, destroying grids, sending information, retrieving information, opening up energetic portals and doorways, riding magical unicorns? Like, what is it they're doing? Amplifying rainbows of light that is good and positive. And then you are witnessing these people that don't have any idea what they're doing in another dimension, helping them awaken silently to what they're doing in another dimension. I don't recommend like going to the grocery clerk and being like, wow, you're recalibrating grids in a higher realm. Well done, game on. You're amazing. She'll be like, what are you talking about? Maybe she's like, yes. So start playing with the consciously, silently witnessing what another person is doing in another dimension that is in alignment with their wisdom, their mastery, and helping the planet in its evolution and humanity in its evolution, ideally in a healthy, co-creative way.